Everybody, and welcome. That's right. It is Monday, and you guys have messed up because you just tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. The voice you're hearing is your host for tonight. My name is Mr. James John, comedian extraordinaire and shameless plug host of the Lowdown on Afro, Xfinity Comcast, channel 1623. Check us out, man. I am joined in virtual studio with my partners in crime, my comedian compadres, if you will. We'll start off with Mr. Jeff Kaufman from the world renowned, that's right, attorney law office of Kaufman and Lynn. This man does it all. He is a lawyer, a comic book creator, a comedian, an all-around good guy. Y'all give it up for Mr. Jeff Kaufman. How you doing today, man?
I'm telling you, I loved it. Caught Boyz II Men last night.
Man, we're gonna talk about that in a second because not everybody
I'm still living off Boyz II Men.
can live your life, sir. All right, they just sell tickets to your life. We'll be right back because I definitely want to talk about that because I love Boyz II Men. That's one of my favorite groups. I'm also joined in studio by the writer and producer of my late night talk show on Afro The Lowdown, Mr. Myke Hurley is in the building. Myke, how you doing, man?
Well, we're all going to die in 30 years. What's the matter, James?
Okay,
But
wow.
Other than that,
Okay, all right.
other than that, I gotta tell you, I'm kind of sick of Jeff Kaufman getting like this hyphen that, hyphen this. Like, yeah, he deserves it because he's done it all. But I think there's a lot of things I've done besides the lowdown that we don't talk about. And I feel like maybe like a lot of people don't know, I am one of the first batch of Subway certified sandwich artists. Like, no one ever wants to talk about that.
You know what?
Like,
Yeah,
congrats on all your law
about
degrees, Jeff. But I know how many olives go on a foot long, which isn't really a foot long. Yeah, it's all out there now.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Well, I will tell you, just in, Jeff Kaufman has some great news for us. He just got certified to be able to practice law in space. That's right, Jeff Kaufman.
Mars.
On the rover. I'm practicing rover law.
I like it. Great. I like it.
And funny
Well
thing
deserved.
is, his partner Lynn still is not going to wear sleeves in space. So that's good news.
Yes.
Also, we are joined in studio by the godfather of Orlando comedy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, and going to be my co-host tonight on The Lowdown. Y'all give it up for Mr. Ken Miller. Ken, what's going on, bro?
What's up, brother? First of all, I want to give a shout out to Steve in Cocoa Beach. I did
Steve.
Gregory's this weekend, and he came up. He says, I listen and love the show. And I said, I promise you I was going to give him a shout out. So shout out to Steve. I got to say,
Steve, about 5'8", black hair, Steve.
White dude.
No, it's not the cool one. Then it's the
okay.
Never mind.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you
Steve,
heard
that's
me, Steve.
Mike hurt
You heard me.
Hurting people feeling today. Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, I got it because you were just recently at Cocoa, right?
Like a month or so, a month and a half.
I gotta say, this was probably the best weekend I've had there.
Was it packed?
Years. It was packed, but
I don't know where they're doing it.
For them, when we say packed is like 65
70,
people. You know what I mean?
70
65, 70
people,
people. There was no heckling, nobody drunk. Okay, when the feature went up, but the feature's a cruise ship comic, so he kept asking questions. Like, so who in here this? So he got them talk. So they
you guys enjoy the buffet?
Yeah. And his voice sounds just like that, Mike. While But I had the host say, hey, just make sure they know to keep it down. But the owner, she was walking around. Hey, if this person, it was probably one of the best shows I've had there in like 5 years. I legit, bro. I sold $150 in merch. If my wife is listening, I sold $50 in merch. But
they've been lacking that, man. You know, I was out there about a month before I went out the last time. Pat Garrity was over there, and I had the night off, and I wanted to go catch his set. So I drove out there, catch Pat, and man, it was just Pat did great. But he had to work too hard for the crowd that was there because there were so many people that were drunk and talking. I'm like, you guys are really blowing it for yourselves because Pat is one of the funniest people I know, and you guys are back here trying to
on their website.
So I'm glad they cracked down on it.
Yeah, if you go on their website now, they have like a dossier of rules for the comedy club now. It's like
they
no
must have
talking,
had something happened. There must have been something.
Every time I'm there, I always post, had to kick somebody out, but the rest of the show was good. But you know, Cocoa Beach follows me. I didn't even tag them. Like the owner was like, hey, I saw your post. We'll make sure things are right, you know, maybe that was tomorrow. So, but yeah, I do. She was like, if this person gets on your nerves, some guy came in. When I tell you he was drunk, he was falling over people. And then of course, what you think he go sit?
Front row.
In the front damn row.
Oh, yeah.
But he was cool. He didn't talk. He was laughing. He was clapping. Then he would get up, go get some water, stumble back to his seat, and then finally, I was like halfway through my set. And then he was just gone.
I don't think I told you.
He just disappeared.
I don't think I told you. Last time I was there, I had Absar Siddiq was my feature act, and Absar went up. I think it was Saturday night. It was a packed house. And there was someone in the front row that was kind of drunk, but Absar kind of went back and forth with him for a little bit, but nothing bad, you know? So after the show, Absar's taken off, and I'm selling merch, and this woman comes up and goes, "Hey, are you going to see Absar later?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, you guys were really amazing. I wish I had caught Absar because he did a great job handling those hecklers up front." And I'm like, "Oh," and she's like, "And you did an amazing job too." And she bought like some merch, and then she pulls out $100 bill and says, "Oh, by the way, this is for you. You were amazing." I'm like, no, I can't take like.
You could take that. Just give her extra lighters.
You know,
3 extra watches.
I didn't want to, but then she was like, "Believe me, I've been coming here for years. We really enjoyed the show. Totally worth it." I'm like, "No, they pay me well here." She's like, "No, take it." I'm like, "Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to go ahead and split it with Absar if that's okay." And she's like, "That would be awesome." Oh, so nice, then I'm packing up my merch, and she comes by, and she's like, "You know what? Keep that one. Make sure Absar gets this one." Gives me another $100 bill just for Absar.
Oh man!
I'm like, you can heckle all you want.
Hey,
where's Myke Franklin?
So Myke, what I just heard is you made $200.
Yeah. You know what? If I was a lot of other comics, I probably would. But ask Absar. Absar's like, "Man, why'd you just throw 100 in my Cash App?" I'm like, "Dude, some woman."
Hey, Myke, check this out though. I'm mad now. Now I take back everything I just said about Coco. Last night after the show, I let Dwayne do a guest spot. I was trying to get him an audition. Dwayne murdered as usual. Also, shout out to JP Lambies. He did the Friday night. He killed in the guest spot. I gotta give that man a round of applause.
Wow.
And y'all weren't swinging on each other. So.
No, we done made up. We done kissed and made up everything. We done kissed. Dwayne kills last night, right? And so Dwayne got passed. He's gonna start featuring this couple walks up to us and gives me and Dwayne $50 each. Wait my 100. wait my 100, Cocoa Beach. Gonna give me $50 and gave Hurley he 100.
Oh, wow. Have you been in this country long?
Oh, you know me. I just
damn.
But yeah, me and Dwayne got the $50 tip last night. But then there's some guy who comes to all the shows Saturday.
The really old guy?
Yeah, but he paid for the drinks all night. Like I sat at the bar and I probably
older guy sits at the bar, very neat.
Yeah, he's always with the owner's mom.
Actually, I sold him a watch. And while I was packing up my merch, it was a very interesting weekend. While I was packing up my merch, the owner's daughter comes over and goes, "Hey, Myke, one of the guys that bought the watches is at the bar. He's having problems with the watch." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, no problem." She's like, "I wouldn't say anything, but he's like a millionaire. And he's one of our regular customers." I'm like, even if he was broke, I'm going to go take care of this issue. And it turns out he was just having so much fun with it that he had, I say, "Hey, these are filled up and you get about 200 lights, depending how long you let light." This guy had gone through like all 200 lights, showing it off to his friends in like a matter of like the 20 minutes since I sold it to him. So I'm like, "Okay, no problem. Let me fill that up for you." He tried to buy like another watch off me. He's like, no, it's my fault. I used it all up. I'm like, "Nope, let me refill that for you." And then he was just like, "I'm a regular around here. Anytime you want a drink, you want this." Nicest guy in the world. You like me?
Yeah, we sit at the bar
like that guy and Jeff Kaufman.
Yeah, it was Gouda's mama's birthday, the owner's mom birthday.
Yeah.
And she was like, so I'm at the bar getting drunk with the owner's mom, the millionaire.
With no hotel room.
With no hotel room. I said, let me put some McDonald's
sleeping in the back of that Jeep.
Oh, wow.
It's only 2 roads home. Only 2 roads home.
No, 3 for me.
You gotta get to I-4, right?
417, I-4, 414. Yeah, I got a few roads to get home. Yeah. So, but I got that. I put that Tesla engine in my Corolla, so I just go to sleep and it just drives me home.
There you go, right by itself.
So Dwayne drove.
I hate riding with him. I go on the road.
Drunk driving, the original Tesla.
Hey man, I got a lawyer. I got a lawyer on standby.
On retainer.
I got a lawyer on retainer. I'm good, bro.
A retainer requires you to give something.
Hey, it's called friendship.
Okay.
Oh,
that-
wow.
That ain't
Yeah,
the friendship
yeah.
retainer. That's
It's
that's
called
just
friendship, bro. Yo, hey,
I
man,
got him
come
on
on,
retainer. I gave him nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I gave him
Hey,
love and
anytime I'm
admiration.
about to get in trouble, James, I say I got Jeff Kaufman on retainer,
Yeah.
bro. They be like, who the hell is Jeff Kaufman? Dude, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's funny. Funny.
But yeah,
Right.
Coco was great this weekend. So shout out to Coco, man. I had a good time, man.
I'm glad you had a great
Good.
weekend. I did a little comedy myself. It was a good weekend. Shout out to the people who booked me. Shout out to Christy B. But this gentleman on the show today, as always, this guy gets to do something amazing. Jeff Kaufman just don't go out and hang out at normal birthday parties. Where you go, might see you might see a magician perform. You might see kids get entertained by a guy dressed up like Spider-Man. Nah, he goes to a birthday party, and who did you happen to see, sir?
It's worse than a birthday party. It's a high school graduation.
High
A
school graduation party.
And I get
And
told
this young
about-
lady got what?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago, I get told about it, and I'm told you can't say anything. You
Uh-huh.
can't say anything till you're there because it'll go bad. People will show up. Starts off the opening act, which is the feature, is Boyz II Men.
Oh, wait
In
a
the
minute. Wait a minute.
backyard. In the
wait a minute.
backyard.
Wait,
That's all I
wait.
gotta
Let's
say.
just slow down 1 second. The opening act, the people warming the crowd up, is Boyz II Men.
Yeah, they come out, and I mean, somebody was just telling me because I was getting my hair cut done, but she goes, they're not going to play their hits if you see them. All whatever. All they did was play the songs you knew.
Man,
And these three guys, and it's so funny because all the high schoolers were there. They don't know Boyz II Men.
wow.
So they're all hanging out doing their thing. And I literally walk up to the stage. It's in the grass. I do a little slow dance to one of the big songs. And the guy looks down at me, goes, "That's what people should be doing." See, he knows. And he's having a conversation with me. And I'm just thinking, I'm trying to remember if Ken was telling me he went to Tampa or somebody went to Tampa to see Boyz II Men. And I was like going, wow, people go to these huge concerts and I'm sitting in some dude's backyard.
Yeah, I saw Boyz II Men at Universal.
Yeah.
At
Mardi Gras.
No,
They did Epcot quite a few
Epcot.
years.
Yeah, I said I
to
saw
the
them at Epcot. I went to
just-
all 3 shows at Epcot.
I just love that, Jeff. It's like some high school graduation. The father's like, I pulled some strings and I got Boyz II Men, and the teenagers are like, who? Because that'd be like my high school graduation party. My dad's like, hey, don't want to get you and your buddies psyched up, but the Four Tops are stopping by to do some hits. I'm like, Dad, one of these guys pushes carts at Publix. What the?
Just reach out.
Now, see, I know we're limited. I feel bad.
And my dad gets up and dances. My dad gets up and dances to the Four Tops, and one of the guys is like, see, this old guy has it right.
Who was the headliner?
Oh, it was just they just kept bringing people out. So, for example, Shaggy was suddenly on the dance floor, and there are like 80 of us, just 80 people just standing there, and Shaggy's in the middle, just singing on the dance floor, singing his top songs. And I'm trying not to laugh, and I'm like, "Oh wow, this is happening!" And I took some pictures, and people were like, "Going, you are in somebody's backyard watching Boyz II Men and Shaggy." I was like, "Yeah." It was, and there was only like 300 people.
Was it brought to you by Dan Newland? Did Dan Newland come out on stage?
I don't know. I can neither confirm
glad I can
nor
bring this
deny.
all out. It was
neither
Dan
confirm
Newland.
nor deny.
Anytime they can neither confirm nor deny, you're right.
It's a new billboard. You know how Dan Newland has the billboards with the settlements? It says my settlement paid for Dan Newland's graduation party.
It's actually Boyz II Men. It's Boyz II Men on the billboard going, Dan Newland got us $25,000 to play a high school party.
Yeah.
Hey guys, don't go anywhere. We got more Real Laughs when we get back right here. Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs on 104.1. I am James John, joined in virtual studio with Ken Miller, Myke Hurley, and Jeff Kaufman. Reminding you guys, you want to listen to any of our past episodes, be sure to go to the iHeart app. Look up Real Laughs, will be right there. We're also on iTunes and Spotify. And you can catch these faces. That's right. If you guys go to YouTube, you can go to the Real Laughs page and you can see us, not only hear us. Y'all go ahead and do that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you guys just joined us, we were talking to Mr. Jeff Kaufman, who always gets to do amazing things on the weekend because he got it like that. You were at a graduation party. You can neither confirm nor deny. who was hosting the party, but all we can say is that Boyz II Men was there, Shaggy was there. There was another band from America's Got Talent there, and you had yourself a pretty damn good time.
Yeah. It was for me, I think the rule is this: say yes to everything now. Instead of stay at home, say yes. There's a concert, say yes. You got a chance to play on stage, say yes. Do stand-up comedy, say yes. I mean, whatever you can do it. So many people are always asking, they're always saying, "Oh, you're so lucky." I just say yes to it all. People talk to you and you get to do stuff. I mean, I was talking to Ginger Minch, who's this famous drag queen from RuPaul's show. And we were talking, and I said, "Well, you play Vegas, right?" She's got a show on Vegas right now. And I was there doing the show with Ryan Holmes, doing Under Oath. And that's what this week's show. And she goes, "Yeah, we sell out every night." I said, "How many people?" She goes, "Oh, over 1,000. And I was like, and I asked her, I said, "Let me ask you a question. If I was willing to do drag, could I get 10 minutes? So I could play Vegas. The dream is, for everybody who does stand-up to play Vegas at least once. And I could play a place that has 1,000 people there. I got to put on a dress and a wig." And she goes, "Yeah, Jeff, anytime you want." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to be in Vegas next weekend.
Well, Jeff,
playing stage and drag.
As a comedian, I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's utterly ridiculous, and I think it's beneath comedians to ever dress up in woman's attire, even if it's a thong and a halter top. I just think that's so cheesy and corny that any comedian would lower himself to doing that.
So you guys have taught me a major lesson, because there's that group outside the improv. You guys have spoiled me because you've included me in your improv shows, which is ridiculously generous of you guys. But after last time I walked out, I'm watching guys on the front stage, the stage that people just beg. They just want to do comedy wherever they can do. And these guys are doing the comedy in their underwear, just for a chance to do stand up. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I am a spoiled SOB. Of course I would do drag to play a Vegas stage.
Yeah.
You're not even thinking about it.
The underwear shows, though, you can't always look at it like, oh, these guys will do anything. Some people actually enjoy doing those shows.
Yes.
Like there's a fringe part of comedians who are like, "Hey, can we do that show? Can we do an underwear show?" Like, it's not just Orlando. It's pretty common throughout the country, actually.
I've done it in my underwear twice.
What's that, Ken?
Yeah, but I've lost bets. The first time I lost a bet to Ricky Reyes, the Panthers playing the Cleveland Browns, so I had to do open mic at Why Not Lounge in my underwear. And then I lost another bet, the damn Carolina Panthers, and I had to do comedy at the other bar in my underwear.
Ken, let me tell you something. There's two things I just learned. You need to stop betting, or you need to become a fan of better teams.
And against you. That's the thing.
Bro. Yeah, I do underwear shows all the time as a guy who will strip down his underwear. So I'm definitely with them. I like them. I actually watched that show. I was there when they had it. I liked it. It was entertaining. People knew what they signed up for when they came in. So the people that are performing wanted to be in the underwear. So I liked it, man. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I want to
do it now because I got titties, yo.
You can't say that on radio, but okay.
My bad.
You can't say that. No,
but
for
it's
real.
a male. They male
It doesn't matter.
No. That'd be like a male vagina. You can't say it. You can't say it.
Sorry, Casey. My bad, bro.
Strap on your brosier, pull up your panties, and get out there and tell some jokes, Ken.
I love how my kid said, "I can't say that."
Yeah, I'm talking about man boobies, yo.
See, man boobies, you can say that.
Man boobies.
Yeah. You can
No. So I'm glad you had a good weekend, Jeff. Ken told us all about he was performing and whatnot. I wanted to talk to you the fact that we had a holiday just pass for all the women out there who are mothers. Happy Mother's Day again. Everybody got their significant mom and whatnot, and wives who are mothers. Y'all got them all great gifts, right? I know y'all all go out. But here's something I always like to gripe about, and I can only do it here with you guys because you guys are my sounding board. No one else understands the pain of this but you guys.
And nobody listens to our show anyway, so we're good.
That's right. It's just us and
Steve and Coco.
Coco, that's
Steve and Coco. Which Steve though? Both of them.
Yeah, not the good Steve.
Both of them.
Not the good one.
BOFFUM. Both of them.
Both of them.
Cool.
Both. The white and the black one. So we're good.
Here's my gripe, y'all. I'm about to let it out, man, because we can't talk about it with our wives. We do not get the same love when it comes to Father's Day. We don't get the same energy. that every woman gets on Mother's Day. You walk into Walmart, you walk into any department store, there's huge signs up, there's flowers everywhere. There's a parade, damn it, just to say we love and respect our mothers, man. But I just feel we don't get that same love when Father's Day is coming around. No kid
crappy gifts.
Damn about us, man.
Crappy
You know what?
gifts.
I'll like honestly, if someone right now said, "Here's the thing: you either carry this life form in your belly for 9 months, or you get crappy gifts for the rest of your life," I would take the crappy gifts. Like hand over fist. I'm good. Like I guess I agree with you. It's not celebrated as much, but then part of me, like who likes to pick a fight about everything, sits there and goes, "Yeah, and let them have that one. Let them have that one." I mean, I've seen what happens to their ankles and their bodies. Like my stretch marks, I earned myself. There's no excuse, you know. Like they willingly gave up a part of themselves to get. I can play catch.
I love how Penn's so supportive. I mean, Mike's so supportive here because last week he was dumping.
No. Make no mistake. Last week was an argument whether they deserve Mother's Day. Last week was an argument whether being a full-time mom is a job of the equivalent of working in a coal mine. And I said no. And I stand by that.
I didn't know it was equivalent. I didn't know we were comparing it to a coal mine. Okay, got it. All right.
They said literally it's the hardest job in the world. Coal miner isn't even the hardest job in the world, but I got to give it 10 points on stay-at-home mom. Like, what time did you get out of your pajamas today? Do you have vodka in your coffee mug? Yeah, not a tough job. I can't do that at work. I've tried.
I tried. Yeah, you have, man. I've witnessed it. It didn't go well. It was ugly. But the thing is, it's not just the fact they give birth and we get to just have a crappy day. No, we get to pay for that life form for a long time as well, Mike. There's more to it for us fathers than just crappy gifts on one single day.
But not every family's. I mean,
Ken?
Obviously, everything varies from family to family, right? I mean, there's plenty of. I've heard about places outside of my life where both parents work. I mean, I've heard stories. Like where
that's family, like Bigfoot, man. That don't exist. So, I don't know what world you're living in.
I don't know, man. Like I'm torn. Like I don't expect much.
Hey, man. Hey, let me go ahead and break it down for y'all real quick.
Oh wow.
If you would,
this is by the way, this is Ken X talking right now.
If you could do it without us having to bleep anything.
Oh, you won't have to bleep nothing, my brother. See, check this out, my brothers. For my brothers out there for Father's Day, I just want you to know this year for 2022, my brother, the white man has decided to put Father's Day on the same day as Juneteenth, my brother. Ooh. So why is it when the slaves were free, now you want to give cheap Father's Day gifts on the day we was free? All I'm saying is, my brother, rise up against oppression because on Juneteenth and on Father's Day, I will be barbecuing. in protest of Father's Day being on Juneteenth, I'm barbecuing, son.
Yeah. And what I'm telling you,
in my front yard too. In my front yard, at the HOA see that I'm fighting for the white man for putting Father's Day on Juneteenth.
Yes, Ken. And who's making the potato salad?
Not Kaufman. Not nobody.
I'm paying for it.
Let's just step it back real quick. Once again, Ken Miller has managed to turn this into a racist situation.
Hey man, that's what I do.
And second of all, the reason we put it on Juneteenth was because, Ken, we know you could celebrate that more than most could celebrate Father's Day. So there you go. There you go. You're welcome. Throw a rack of ribs on for me. I'll be over at noon.
I got you, white man.
I prefer white devil, but you knew that. You knew that.
Yeah. Hey, you know I can't say white devil. It got me banned from Facebook for a week.
What?
Yeah.
Ken,
what? I did not know that.
Banned?
Yeah, I was joking with Will Watkins. And I called him a white devil in the comment section, and I got banned. I got Facebook jail for a week. So I sent him a screenshot of it. Then he posted and put white devil, and he didn't get in trouble. So apparently a white person can say white devil. I can't. But I can say the N-word on Facebook realized like crazy.
Once again, how long have you lived in this country, Ken? I feel like I'm asking you this a lot this episode. How long have you lived in this country?
Bro, I apparently not long enough to know that Well, I guess the algorithm doesn't understand it's two comedians.
Mhm.
They just see
Yeah.
me as a black dude saying white devil.
See,
okay.
what you don't know is in the 80s, we traded in our members only jacket for a cloak of privilege.
Cloak. A
The
cloak,
cloak?
not even a jacket, a cloak, a Harry Potter cloak.
Can't touch us.
Oh my goodness.
Patronus
Oh, man.
Negros.
Yeah, but James,
Expelliarmus.
I'll be barbecuing for Father's Day like I do every year.
We cook for them on our holiday. We always do.
Which I enjoy. I'll be real with
it.
you. I enjoy it. So ain't no
Got
big
it.
deal. So yeah, man. I'm a but I just found out. I saw it today that Juneteenth and Father's Day fall on the same.
Of course they do. I'm coming over your house, Ken. I'm gonna be bringing white deviled eggs.
And I know we talked about. I know we talked about this. I know we talked about this last year, but isn't Juneteenth technically like slavery had been abolished, but it took a while to make it to certain areas
Yes.
of
Texas.
the country?
Yes.
Okay.
Texas.
So it was,
I gotta say this. This is strange. I mean, come on, really, when you think about it,
Okay.
you're going, okay, we want to create a holiday that's gonna piss off every Republican. Which one are we gonna do? Let's make it when Texas is the one to finally the racist people in Texas finally decide to flip this one over. I mean,
wait till Roe versus Wade Day comes up. They really get angry.
Just me and you? Just me and you. Okay,
Yeah.
that was funny. That's funny.
no, I think it's
Yeah.
funny. I'm
Thank
just
you.
like sitting
Yeah.
here going,
Hey,
it ain't that funny.
Hey, James, they're going to have Roe versus Wade Day on the same day as Mother's Day.
Yeah. Oh my God. That'll teach him.
That'll teach you.
Hey, that was not
with
that
the
was
angry
not
one with the cigarette hanging out of her
Oh,
mouth.
yeah.
for Mother's
that
Day.
was not
All-
Ken Miller or James John. That was Jersey
yeah.
Hot Comic.
all the cards are going to say Happy Mother's Day, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It comes with
That's
food
hilarious.
stamps.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
right. You went dark with it.
Hey,
Literally.
Hey.
Yeah, you went straight Juneteenth with it. You went
Man,
dark with
man.
that one.
Freakonomics, man.
I feel like a lot
Freakonomics.
of times Jeff just walks up to us and we're standing at a cliff. What are you guys looking at? Oh, the line. Oh, what happens if we go on this side?
Hey, fall like Wile Coyote, bro.
Yeah.
Makes that sound. I'm not kidding, man.
Where's my
That's the
Acme
world we live
catalog when I need it?
Oh man. So, but
That's
yeah,
great.
man. So what do you gonna be doing for Father's Day, Jay? You barbecuing, cooking too?
Whenever we celebrate any holiday in my family, I've told you guys already, like for my birthday, it's usually with everybody in my family. We just celebrate it together. Like, so any holiday, we always together as a family. I'll cook or we'll go out to dinner. That's what'll happen. So I'll get a bill for Father's Day is what I'm basically saying. You got here, Dad. Love you.
That's
That's what
funny,
we're
bro.
gonna
Well,
Yeah. So we got a couple of seconds here before we have to go to breaks. When we get back, Jeff, I want to hear how your Father's Day goes, man. Usually, because you live a pretty spectacular life. You're
I'll
always
give you
doing
the white
something
man's
great.
version of Father's Day. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even Mr. Hurley,
I
he's
will
like, "Oh, well,
translate."
I want to hear this.
Yes, I'll explain it.
Mike Hurley's missed a couple of white meetings. So
I
he
will
wants to
explain the
catch up
white
with you real
privilege
quick.
version of Father's Day for everybody.
Okay, here we go. Now,
Okay.
guys, stick around because when we get back, Jeff Kaufman is explaining the white version of Father's Day right here on Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs right here on 104.1 Real Radio. The voice you're hearing is Mr. James John. I am your host today. I'm sitting in the big seat. I'm joined in virtual studio with Mr. Myke Hurley, Jeff Kaufman, and Ken Miller, the godfather of Orlando comedy. Remind you guys one more time, if you want to listen to all our past episodes, want to download the podcast, just go to the iHeart app, look for Real Laughs, and there we are. We're also on Spotify and iTunes. And right now, because of Mr. Ken Miller, you can catch us on YouTube. Not only will you hear us, but you'll get to see us. So please go to that. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and all that great stuff. Now, we were just talking about Father's Day. We're all fathers on this show, and we don't have the best Father's Day. They're not bad, but we just noticed that our families don't go all out for us like they do for Mother's Day. But Jeff Kaufman was about to share what his Father's Day is like. All right, Jeff, go ahead and hit me with it, man. What's a Kaufman Father's Day like?
Okay. White man Father's Day. You know,
I like how it starts already.
I just like I'm not comfortable with any of this. Just know that going in.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Tom Whiteman's here.
Tom Whiteman's here.
Hey, what's going on, Jeffrey? Hey,
Ned Flanders has a problem with what I'm right about to say.
Oh no, way, buddy. Hey, come on with it. I'm ready. Let's do it, bud. Show these guys how it goes, bud.
Okay, Father's Day works like this under white privilege. There's the assumption that we don't need anything. So our spouses buy gifts for us because they have no clue who we are. They will buy us they will buy us our 15th coffee mug, whether we drink coffee or not.
Wow. Okay.
Number one dad or whatever.
Okay.
You will get some $15 tie that is ugly as hell.
Okay.
Or a wallet that never fits your stuff.
And
we have to smile when we get handed this stuff. And
yes, we do.
White man's Father's Day is just like Valentine's Day for every man.
Oh, wow.
We get nothing and we have to deliver perfectly.
Wow.
And that's the way it works out. And the sad part about it is you're right. We pay the bill. Nobody pays the bill.
Yes,
we got to take people to a place that we don't like. Because you can't even go to the restaurant, your favorite restaurant on Father's Day.
No, it's not about you.
Exactly. You got to keep everybody amused and you got to be grateful for all the stuff that nobody would be grateful for.
And
I agree with all that 100%. I'm just still having a problem understanding why we made it white man's Father's Day and not just Father's Day.
Because Ken's making barbecue.
But James is up there. James is up there agreeing with everything you said. Like that is exactly correct.
And I agree with it as well.
Yeah,
Tom Whiteman.
Hey, look,
Tom,
I totally agree. Yeah,
you got a little mayonnaise in the corner of your mouth right there.
Hey, my wife just made a delicious green bean casserole. I love it. It was amazing.
And you put mayonnaise on your green bean
mayonnaise on everything. Look, this is Tom Whiteman. Whiteman equals mayonnaise, buddy. Hey, look here. Hey, this is how Father's Day goes in the Whiteman house. The Whiteman's father, in the Whiteman's house, this is how Father's Day goes. So
how's it go, Tom?
And so my beautiful wife wakes me up, right? And I'm thinking she might give me a little, but she isn't because she's been sleeping with my pool boy. But look, hey, look, Javier is a handsome young buck. He's handsome. And I go in the living room, and my kids, Tom Jr., Jr. Jr., and Thomasina Jr. They always buy me these cool ties with like cool little saying on it, like "Dad sucks." Like I love it. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Cool sayings.
Oh, cool. Like Dad sucks. Like my kids think I'm their hero, James. You're not like think about Tom Whiteman. I'm a hero in my house. You're not a hero the way I am. I'm your hero, James. So later on, I'm like, hey guys, let's go to dinner at my favorite place, Golden Corral. Hey, Tom Whiteman loves a great buffet. Do you know they got ribs now?
I didn't know that.
Unlimited ribs. A lot of time I dip my ribs in the mayonnaise, James. It's amazing. It's amazing. The tangy with the mayo smooths it right out, bud. Then I come back home thinking maybe I'll be able to have sex with my wife later that night, but forget she's sleeping with the mailman. So, you know.
Oh, wow. Your mailman's delivering packages to your wife.
Man, you gotta understand. Oh, Rodney's a stud. Oh my God. He's definitely celebrates Juneteenth. Oh, 100%, bud. 100%. So yeah, that's pretty much Father's Day in Tom Whiteman's house. God. Yeah. So hey, I agree with Jeff. White privilege is amazing.
As always, thank you, Tom, for illuminating what it's like in the white culture, man. We had
anytime, buddy. Anytime. Hey, I gotta go. I got neighborhood watch tonight. So James, stay the hell out of my neighborhood.
Oh wow. Damn, Tom. I can't even go to his neighborhood.
Man. Oh, wait, we got another call coming in. Who's like, yo, what up, dog? It's Billy Blackman. Billy Blackman. You ain't had me on the show in a minute now. What up, dog? Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You know why my kids never send me a Father's Day card? Because they ain't got my address. I gotta go.
Okay. Well, we had a good run.
This the one. This the one.
You better hope the studio sponsorship keeps this stuff on.
This the one.
5 years was good, man. We made it.
That's where
we made it 4
and a half years longer.
If you listen, it's called Real Laughs. We're comedians.
That's right. Let it happen.
It's not our fault. We just had Jersey guest show.
What was his first name? I know the last name was Blackman. What was the first name?
Let me check the call log. Billy
that?
Billy
Billy.
Blackman.
Okay, I like that. He had
Billy
a
Blackman from a
Billy
Cody.
Blackman.
From a
Gotcha.
Cody.
From a Cody.
Mon, not man.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff, that's your Father's Day.
Yeah. No, now I go with my daughter now, and she's like 16, and I'm the reason why her misery exists. So I spend the whole lunch trying to explain to her that I'm a decent human being, and that's white privilege. I think that's the
gotcha
thing.
You don't talk to her about all the good you do, like just giving out free legal advice, trying to help the people that are needy out there. All the
teenagers don't work like that. They don't work like that, and I don't know. I feel kind of bad in a way because I love my daughter and she's a genius and everything else like that.
Oh,
but,
nice.
When your daughter is 16 years old and she looks at you like you are the white devil, you just kind of like, okay, all right.
Well, why would you think you're the white devil if she's
I don't know, because I'm white. I don't know. It just she just adds it on to be, to fully describe the character.
I have the total opposite with I sent my daughter this TikTok the other day, and it was this girl calling her dad, asking him for everything.
Yeah,
like my dad. I went to go get my oil change, and they told me I need
that.
And I laughed, and I sent it to my daughter, and I said, I want this to be you forever. I always want to be the man that when you need something, call me. I don't care how dumb it is. Dad, I need you to come over here to change these light bulbs. I'm on my way. Me and my daughter have when I got divorced, my daughter was a baby. So I had her every day, not just weekends. Like I had her every day. And then, when they were spending like the alternate weekends, but then when she went to school, she would come to my house. So her bus stop was at my house. So me and my daughter have always had this great relationship. So I'm also every time I saw that TikTok, I sent it to her and she replied back, "Yeah, Dad, that's me."
Nice.
That's
me.
Man. Let me just say, I've known you going on like probably close to 15 years now. I think right around 15 years I know you. And when it comes to Ken, one of the things that amazes me is you always hear these stories and you always see these videos, TikTok, of people going back and forth with their exes and the children. And in my personal family, like my direct family, we have split families, and things aren't pretty. And you and your ex have just done, and your new wife have done like the textbook most amazing job of raising your children and all being like one family. Like even you, like I would catch you sometimes when you were babysitting the other baby, your kid's brother and sister, and that's your baby, and that's not even yours, man. And just you guys did it right. Like when I think of the way that you're supposed to do that when a family,
because at the end of the day, Mike, what's the reason for fighting? What's the reason for hating each other?
You make it sound simple, but not everybody,
because somebody hates the other person.
Right? It's sad to me because I think because so many people see those type of relationships. My baby mama crazy. Yeah. And then when you got a baby mama that's actually chill and cool, they be like, well, something got to be going on. Yeah. Well, how y'all too nice? Yeah, we just cool with each other.
That's because you haven't been around each other to hate each other that much.
Well, because we
were married for 9 years, together for 14. We was together.
You got people who hate each other. Why? But did you get divorced because of hate?
No, I got divorced because I'm just a handsome dude.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay. All right.
See, now, if you're on the bad end of that,
that's not true. That's not true. Ken, much like you, Jeff, couldn't say no.
I gotta say yes to everything, bro.
Yeah. Y'all both need a little Nancy Reagan in your life. Just say no.
I gotta say yes to hey, Kaufman. I took your advice. I said yes to everything, bro. Hey, thank you, Jeff.
How about some of this?
Hey, James, like I told you, I got a lawyer on retainer, baby. Yeah. I got a lawyer on retainer. Jeff Kaufman giving out the best legal advice. Hey, say yes to everything. Hey, bro, I got to take this key cocaine to Mexico. Yes. My lawyer told me I could ride this key. Hey, bro. Hey, look. Hey, man, look, check this out. Hey, James, tonight we going robbing cars tonight. Yes. Let's go, because I need a new stereo in my car because my lawyer, Jeff Kaufman, told me to say yes to everything. Hey, Halle Berry, I'm in Vegas. Hey, come to the room. Halle, I'm married. But Jeff told me to say yes to everything. Bam! The law officers of Jeff Kaufman telling y'all assholes to say yes to everything.
Wow, we can't say that.
We can't say assholes.
Oh, my God.
Go for the trifecta. At least we can burn all 15 seconds.
Well, if you ask Jeff, he'd say yes.
Casey, I'm sorry again.
No,
Oh, gosh.
It's gonna be like
We
yeah,
got about
that's
2 minutes left. Before I go, I just want to
Yeah.
ask Jeff, because this is important. We want to support him. How Under Oath is going for you, my friend. You guys can catch that every Saturday on 104.1 right here at Real Radio.
Yeah,
And how's
Under
it
Oath
going
has
for
been
you, man?
great. Under Oath has been great, man. People are listening. They're loving the show. You know, a little legal, a little fun. You know, I'm doing it with Ryan Holmes. So we tee off in every direction. The podcast the numbers keep going up. So I'm happy about
Good.
that. So all they have to, it's on Spotify. It's on
Nice.
everything. Every streaming platform it's on right now. And people are, you know, I was listening to a woman the other day, caught me in a 7-Eleven. She was
That's
listening
what
to
they
the
do it.
show in 7-Eleven. And I was like, okay, all right. That feels good.
Nice, man. Congratulations.
Nice.
We're glad it's going on for you guys. Please support Ryan Holmes and Mr. Kaufman every Saturday right here on Real Radio 104.1. Before we go, guys, we got about 2 minutes left. Myke, where are you performing this weekend, brother?
Oh, I'm actually going to be at right here in Orlando. I'm going to be at MegaCon all Thursday through Sunday.
Nice.
Yep. We got a show, Geeks of Comedy. We're over there. We got a brand new lineup this year. Some of the original guys like Marcus Crespo, Kevin White, and myself. This year, we're bringing in some young blood, some up and comer named Ken Miller is going to be joining us.
Oh, wow.
For a couple of shows.
Taking a chance. Got it.
So you can't miss us. If you go to MegaCon, we'll be in one of the main ballrooms. Thursday, our show's at 8 o'clock. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 6 o'clock shows. So just ask around. You'll find us. You'll see the big banners, Geeks of Comedy, and it's always a good time.
Very nice, man. Where are you going to be, Jeff Kaufman, this weekend? What are you doing?
Thursday, I got bike night. Actually, I am on a fantastic national television show.
Yes,
I am doing Afrotainment Tuesday.
Ooh, nice. I hear one of the writers used to make sandwiches
and we
at
might slip
Subway.
a little law in there, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
So
we will talk a little bit law.
I'm feeling I feel privileged. I can't wear the blue suit because I burnt out your cameras last time.
Burnt it out. Yeah, you did.
So I
That's
got to wear a regular
blue.
color, and I got to put the crocodile boots away because Savannah got mad. So
yes,
we're in business. Yeah.
Yes, she did. So it was very nice to have you. Be sure to go out and support Myke Hurley this weekend at MegaCon. Please go see him. I'm going to go see the Geeks of Comedy myself. Now, Ken Miller, what are you going to be doing this weekend?
Wednesday, I'm at the Orlando Improv Fat Fish Blue. That is the outside stage. Dwayne Williams is headlining, so I will be opening for him. Thursday and Friday, I will be at MegaCon with Myke and Kevin White. And Saturday, I will be at Palm Coast doing Christy B's room. I think it's the Hilton.
Yeah,
it's a very good room. Yeah. You're gonna love it. You're gonna kill it there.
So yeah, and then that's it for me for the rest of the month in June. I'm taking the rest of May and the month of June off.
Nice. I meant to say again. Very nice. So there's opportunities for you guys to go support all these guys. If you want to see me this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'll be in Winter Park performing at Twisted Root. Come on out. Call up 407-629-2665. You guys want to get some tickets out there. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Keep supporting and loving us. We'll see you tomorrow night.